This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Foxy lady.
Indeed, yeah, baby. She is. She's the smoke show from Glencoe. She's the feminine touch to the program. She's Lil B. This place sometimes. Nothing goes right, top to bottom. There's always something.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah, sometimes it does. You weren't real happy earlier today, but that's another story.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, well, that.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
Well,
let me ask you a question.
I was right.
Yeah, no, I agree. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you a big kegs and eggs gal? Does that sound like
he had me at kegs.
Yeah. You'll pass on the eggs?
I'm not a big eggs person. I just never have been.
No.
I've always been a big kegs gal, though. You ever done a keg stand before?
No. What's a keg stand? What does that mean?
So, like, you know how the kegs have, like, the hose coming out?
Yeah.
So you put that in your mouth, and then, like, somebody lifts your legs up like you're doing a handstand upside down, but then you drink out of the hose. I am a lady.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I can't. No, that's nothing I would want to.
That's college stuff.
Yeah. You like a good old tap beer?
Yeah. Good old IPA, very cold.
Is wine still is that your favorite, your go-to? Or?
My go-to is an IPA.
Oh, okay.
Wine would be secondary.
And what's an IPA?
That's just like that's a kind of beer.
What does it stand for? Do we know? International Pilsner Association? Or
yeah,
something?
that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I like to support that association. It's one of my favorite associations.
I was a Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Mostly because they said Miller High Life is the champagne of bottled beer. So I used to like to go up and just to the bartender and say, give me a champagne of bottled. Well, actually, I said, give me a champagne of bottled beer. I just like the taste of Miller.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
Yeah, very good. Do they still make Miller High Life?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I don't know if I told you this, but I quit drinking.
You did?
Yeah, many, many years ago. Back in 1990 was the last time. And if there was a Drinkers Hall of Fame, I'm first ballot unanimous, but I don't think they have
Just to ask you.
But yeah, so Kegs and Eggs with JG. Will you be heading
Nordo.
down there?
I think it's Nordo, right?
I thought it was JG.
Is it Nordo?
No, it's JG.
Oh, I thought you said Nordo.
Gray's Food Hall.
I thought you just said Nordo in your liner.
No, Nordo, you misheard it. Nordo was looking for a phone number from me of a client.
Oh, okay.
That was a whole.
Gerdsey, 8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, Gray's Food Hall. Kegs and Eggs.
Pretty sure I've done keg stands with Gardsey before.
At 8:30 a.m.?
Well, that's a little judgy.
Well, no, it just seems like it's a little early. I mean,
not if you're at like Wee Fest and you're 22. It's not that early.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Now, probably shouldn't do that.
That would suggest that. What was I going to? No, there was something else because I was ready to. Oh, I know what it is. Tanner, you got anything for a little bit? I got to find what you sent me because this is controversial.
It can't be.
Well, no, it is. And it's a little risque.
Okay.
A little racy.
Okay.
And I didn't even realize this happened. Hold on. I got to get to Timothy's text message here. Here it is. Okay. It says Lil B topic. Oh, he sent this to me.
Great. I love that he read it and thought.
New York Post. Yeah. They're kind of wacky.
Yeah, they're wacky. I read it.
Cruise passengers are using their bras in a disgusting way, and other guests are over it. Please stop. Here's what they're doing.
Okay.
Women fishing their C-Pass cards out of their bras, turning a simple card swipe into a full-on nautical contortion act. The Reddit thread, cheekily titled "Ladies Get a Lanyard," didn't hold back. I'm currently on Independence of the Seas, and twice I've seen ladies searching into their blouse to locate their C-Pass, which was stashed in their bras. Another poster said, "This is frankly disgusting for the crew members and for everyone who has to them touch their drink glasses afterwards. Please buy a lanyard." Others pushed back, trying to keep it chill. It's not classy, but you need to calm down. It's just skin. Just like skin on your hands. Then someone said, "Sweat. I have held my phone there. It gets sweaty even though I'm not sweating otherwise."
No! My God.
Then there are the pragmatists. I didn't know this was as controversial.
Okay.
That are pointing at the bigger picture. People do not wash their hands with soap and water after leaving restrooms. So now they're going crazy. This one says, people do not wash their hands so often that cruise ships have to almost beg them to before visiting the buffet. Boob sweat's the very least of your worries. Then it says, dear clothing designers, why don't you make pockets in clothing for women so they don't need to use their bra?
Yes.
They're fixed it for you. Then someone else suggested having a pocket in your bra. Do women carry things in their bra?
It's very weird that you bring this up because I have noticed it.
Really?
Yes. Because one, here's another time where you guys have it a lot easier. You just put your phone, whatever, in your back pocket.
Correct.
In your jeans. Women are wearing dresses or different clothes that don't necessarily have that. But I have been noticing at the events, at the concerts, things like that, because we're tired of, you can't bring your purse into a lot of places. And if you can, it's a small size, but normally you just don't want to carry that all night. You don't want it in your pictures. You don't want it to get stolen. It's bulky, whatever. And so you just take your essentials and you put it right down there by your hoots.
By your hoots?
Your hoots.
Yeah, baby.
Some people have better hoots than others to hold more things.
Right.
But let me back up a little bit.
All right, back up.
Because I'm on both sides.
Of the hoots?
Of the hoot controversy. Thank you. Cruise ships are a cesspool no matter what. So me handing you my sea pass, which I don't know what that means, is probably the least of the worries because there are germs all over those boats. All you hear about is people getting completely sick all the time. I'm never going to go on one. If you like cruises, that's great. That's your own choice. It is a cesspool. However, if I'm cruise guy or gal standing on okay, we're going to take off in 15 minutes. Everybody's coming back on. You're scanning. If some guy reached down his boxer briefs and grabbed his nether regions by his parts and grabbed his sea pass because he was holding it down there, turn around. Don't talk to me.
No, at that point,
at
that point, they're yelling man overboard because they're
hideous.
throwing him over the edge of the boat if he's doing that.
But the amount of women I see take out their phones from their hoots is unbelievable. At the fair, when they're shopping, at concerts, it's all the time.
Do we need to pass some kind of legislation or something?
No, because I think people are going to say if I want to carry my phone there, I should be able to carry my phone there.
Then if
we want to carry it in our crotch, we should carry it in our crotch then, right?
That is hideous.
It is a little hideous.
But I'm not kidding. It's really weird that you brought that up because I have noticed it. And then sometimes, which again, I've noticed it happening a little bit more, a lot of people aren't wearing bras anymore.
Oh, is that kind of the...
Huh?
So I don't really know, how are you going to get it to stay in there?
What's behind that?
I don't know. Sometimes I just want to walk up to people and be like, it's okay to wear one. Especially if you're going to wear that shirt.
Well, they're not comfortable, are they? I mean, I wouldn't know, but...
If you get the right kind, mine's very comfortable.
Okay.
I found a great brand on Amazon. Got it in 3 colors.
Well, that was the thing back in the 70s was when women's lib was burn your bras.
Yeah, burn your bras.
That was a big thing back then.
Let your hoots be free.
Yeah, free them up.
But it doesn't surprise me because I have noticed it, but I also think, you guys would say to me, if the roles were reversed, you guys would be disgusted if we took our sea pass out of our pants. And I'm with you.
See my sea pass?
Ew. So I do think it's a little gross, and I think they brought up boob sweat. That's a real thing.
No!
And that is hideous. What if somebody handed you their pass and it had moisture on it?
Ew!
And then they're like, we'll get a lanyard. It's cool. Now I'm wearing my really cool, I got this new dress for vacation. It's all beachy. And now I'm walking around with a lanyard like I'm at a technology conference. Hot. So they don't want to do that either, but there's no pockets in your dress.
And the fanny pack is out, right?
Well, not if you...
Do you still do the fanny pack? Is
that if you have the trendy, Lululemon ones and whatever. But again, not cute with your dress. Bulky.
Right, yeah.
Gets in the way. You don't want it in your pictures with your girlfriends.
My
selfies with your big fanny pack strap coming across your chest.
I can't do my duck lips with the hanging out.
See, you get it.
Duck lips?
Oh yeah, all the gals do that in their selfies, their pictures.
You pucker your lips up.
Oh, I do this. I go.
Yes. You do the opposite of duck lips.
I do
in all of your photos.
I do open sesame.
I'm really excited. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I had a woman at the fair said, this is what she actually said. You'll love this.
Oh, boy.
wants to take a picture, takes a picture. She goes, come on, just smile. I go, no, this is the way I take pictures. She's not happy with me. Takes the picture. Comes back during the break and shows me a picture from like 2 years ago where I did smile. She goes, I thought you did all those pictures like that. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, she was.
Lady, you're scaring us.
Yeah, and I was thinking to myself, well, I guess I should have made it clear. Maybe then I wasn't new, but that's my thing. Now I can even show you another picture that I have. I mean, that's what I do when I
Did
take
you tell her
pictures
maybe
with
you were
listeners.
happier 2 years ago?
Yeah, well, I don't know what it is, but anyway, it was really interesting about this too. You know, talking about you've seen this topic about stashing your CPAS in your
Hoots.
Yeah, in your Hoots, and that this is something that you had actually noticed. Sauce and I are thinking of calling our next comedy tour "Boob, Sweat, and Tears."
My God. I'm sorry, I haven't heard your opinion on the CPAS.
Tend to be
Guys?
Well, yeah, I don't like it, but I don't care. I don't go on cruises. I went on one cruise. I'm not a big fan of them. It was okay to go one time. It's kind of cool, but
I mean, to the point. Let's face it, Common and I have both been in men's bathrooms before where there are men not washing their hands.
Yes.
That is 10 times more disgusting. At least the women's sweat's still going to smell like roses, okay?
Wow. Okay. So there are worse things, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I'd rather not have them do it, but I think there's a lot worse out there.
Okay.
If you think that was controversial, wait to get a load of the topic on the other side of the break. It's the feminine touch of the program, Lil B, with Common and 10 to B. Frank and Amelia at 1:30 for a little program password right here on the Fan.
Comedian Kelsey Cook is bringing a night of laughs to the Fitzgerald Theater October 4th. Catch one of two shows, including a special taping. Tickets are available now. Get the full details at KFAN.com keyword calendar.
Couple 13-14 past. I'm Common. He's going to be Lil B, feminine touch of the program, the smoke show from Glencoe here. Here's another controversial story.
That's interesting.
Yes, Dateline, whatever city. It says Starbucks workers in 3 states took legal action against the coffee giant, saying it violated the law when it changed its dress code, but refused to reimburse employees who had to buy new clothes.
You've got to be kidding me.
The employees, who are backed by the union organizing Starbucks workers, filed class action lawsuits in state court in Illinois, Colorado. Workers, also there, as well as California. Starbucks didn't comment directly on the lawsuits on Wednesday, but the company said it simplified its dress code to deliver a more consistent experience to customers and give its employees clearer guidance.
What was it before? I'm trying to think of what they wear.
It says, as part
An
of
apron?
Yeah.
As
A
a part
beautiful green apron.
As part of this change and to ensure our partners were prepared, partners received 2 shirts at no cost.
Okay. Lucky.
2 shirts at no cost. Starbucks' new dress code went into effect on May 12th. It requires all workers in North America to wear a solid black shirt with short or long sleeves under their green aprons. Shirts may or may not have collars, but they must cover the midriff and armpits, especially the armpits.
Oh, and
And the midriff, too.
And your Hoots.
And your Hoots.
Yeah.
Employees must wear khaki, black, or blue denim bottoms without patterns or frayed hems or solid black dresses that are not more than 4 inches above the knee. The dress code also requires workers to wear black, gray, dark blue, brown, tan, or white shoes made from a waterproof material. Socks and hosiery must be subdued, the company says. The dress code prohibits employees from having face tattoos or more than 1 facial piercing. Tongue piercings and theatrical makeup are also prohibited. Starbucks said in April the new dress code would make employees' green aprons stand out and create a sense of familiarity with customers.
Yes.
It comes as the company is trying to reestablish a warmer, more welcoming experience in its stores. I got to be honest with you. When I go into a coffee place, I don't care if they all have green aprons or not. Just I want a dark roast, medium, black, no ice. I don't do cold coffees, and get it to me as soon as you can.
Well, this is weird to me because I don't think that's really a lot different from what they've had to wear, and they are really giving you a lot of options.
I think they're more annoyed, though, with that.
They've always had to wear a black shirt.
They're only giving them 2 shirts.
Okay. Well, as opposed to what? Like,
full wardrobe, I'm guessing.
well, that's ridiculous. I mean, I've seen lots. If you don't have a pair of blue, khaki, or black, I mean, they're giving you a really wide range of options. It's not, I mean, remember the old school, even Target's kind of lifted their dress code. You always had to wear, remember, like the Target red shirt with the khakis. That was forever. That's what you had to do. Now you just have to wear some kind of red top and make sure you come to work with bottoms on, is basically what they want you to do.
The red could kind of be pink.
Yeah, it can be pink. I've seen it be maroon. I've seen it almost be orange.
Brooke Allen, a full-time student who also works at Starbucks in Davis, California, said she was told by a manager in July that the Crocs she was wearing didn't meet the new standards, and she would have to wear different shoes if she wanted to work the following day. Allen had to go to 3 stores to find a compliant pair that cost her $60.09. Allen has spent an additional $86.95 on clothes for work, including black shirts and jeans. She says, I wish I could do the Valley Girl talk, but I don't know if I can.
Okay.
I think it's extremely tone deaf on the company's part to expect their employees to completely redesign their wardrobe without any compensation. A lot of us are already living paycheck to paycheck.
I don't think black tops with literally any bottom is demanding a certain wardrobe. And if you work in food and bev, I'm okay with telling the employees you shouldn't wear any kind of open-toed
sandal.
Correct. When I hire people here, street team, I always say, we give you shirts, bottoms. I don't care what you wear as long as they're appropriate, but I say there is no flip-flops because I think it's unprofessional, but also it's not safe for the work that they're doing.
What kind of work are they doing?
Just, the lifting and the moving.
Yeah.
You're hauling things, you're setting things up, you're running from one stage to another, you're doing all this stuff. It's I remember a girl smashed her big toenail one time when she opened up the back of a van door, and that's when we used to have those big roll banners, those plastic, they were 100 pounds, and it fell out of the back of the van and smashed her toe. Bet you wish she had tennis shoes on then. That's why
I like my job. I can wear whatever I want.
Yeah.
And I do like that. Again, there are certain jobs that just call for uniforms, and this does seem to be. I understand it. I think most people own a black shirt or two.
Right, and if you're applying at a Starbucks,
yeah,
unless you've been living under a rock, I'm pretty sure and when I think of a Starbucks employee, I think of a green apron, their black shirt, and usually I see people wearing jeans.
I remember I was working at the radio station in Cambridge. Mm-hmm. It was my second time there. I was fired the first time, and guess what? Fired the second time as well.
Is that right?
Though I've told the story many times on the radio, I worked my second firing. I actually set it up.
You're unbelievable.
Well, it's because I didn't want to work there anymore. Nobody did because nobody liked working for the owner because he was doing things now, this is Cambridge. It's up north.
Yeah.
And it's real laid back. It's farm country. And the owner, God bless him, he's passed away. He didn't like disc jockeys. And I think it was because he was envious and jealous of our carefree attitude. And I don't know what it was. But he once said to me, he goes, you know how much I like salespeople and dislike programming people? I said, how much is that, Todd? And he said, if a disc jockey drove up in the middle of the day in their car drunk and smashed into the wall of the radio station, I'd fire them. If a salesperson did it, I'd fix the wall.
Wow.
Then he made all of his disc jockeys wear shirts and ties.
Aw.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to say salespeople.
Disc jockey, shirt, and ties, because he knew we hated it. And we all wanted out.
Well, did you throw a fit because that would cost you money to go get a shirt and tie?
No, I didn't actually mind wearing a shirt and tie, but the other disc jockeys, they were disc jockeys. They don't want it. You want to wear a T-shirt, man.
He sounds like a real gem.
And I worked my own firing. The secretary called down to the newsroom and said, Todd wants to talk to Tim. He was the program director.
Okay.
Who had hired me, but now I'm his boss because I'm operations manager. Todd liked me first. So I tap on the window and I see Tim get on the phone. And he's looking up at me and looking away and he's talking on the phone. I know they're talking to me. Hangs up the phone and I walk in there and I go, so you were talking about me, weren't you? He goes, yeah. What were you talking about? Well, I said, no, what were you talking about? He goes, well, he asked me if I thought we should fire you. And I said, what'd you tell him? I said, I didn't know. And then, where does it stand? He said, he's going to call me back when I get off the air at 5. I go, Tell them you thought about it and you think they should fire me. He goes, what? I go, we all want out, but if you just quit a job, you can't collect unemployment unless it's for real good reason.
Right.
I wanted to collect, but none of us wanted to work there. We hated it, but you don't want it. If you don't have another job, you couldn't quit. He said, are you sure? I said, absolutely. Next day I come in. Secretary says, Todd wants to see you. Walk in the office. He goes, letting you go. Hey, you got my last check. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Then I left. And I was just so
Todd.
happy.
And look
as
at you
happy as
now.
I've ever been. Let's pause and return. When we do, Frank and Amelia will be here. It's time for Program Password right here on the Fan.
Fan.
Hey, Minneapolis, it's time to put on your baggy sweatshirt and get ready to laugh. Comedy icon Adam Sandler is bringing his You're My Best Friend tour to the Grand Casino Arena on October 22nd. Don't miss out on brand new jokes, classic bits, and maybe even a song or two.
No.
Tickets are on sale now. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Has he ever been a troubadour before? Is he known for singing? I thought he was just an actor-comedian, but it sounds like...
He had a couple songs, so he did they were like comedy-related songs.
Oh,
so
sure. Well,
he
he's
was
funny.
big for doing the Hanukkah song.
Okay.
Back for SNL back in the 90s.
All right.
I'm trying to remember.
And I think he did a little ditty about Jack and Diane once, too.
He did I believe we played this on the show a long time ago. A song called The Lonesome Kicker. And he's had like songs that he like devotes to Chris Farley, who passed away. So yeah, he's got some comedy songs.
It's time for Program Password. Doesn't look like it'd be much of a game. It's going to be Amelia Santinello against the common man Dan Cole, because Lou B's not here. Where's your
One-on-one password? Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Hi. She's getting my husband, who is running late. Which is
You've got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not. That's him.
Do you think
all
he'd be
the
late
time.
for the newscast? I bet he wouldn't.
Listen, there have been many
Is he
a
still
night,
not here? Where is
many
he now?
an evening where I'm
You have
thinking,
to use the restroom?
Yeah, I bet he did. I bet he did. I'm not even kidding. He did, didn't he, Barb?
He said, I have to go potty. Can I
Yes,
use
go
your
potty.
key card?
Yeah.
I always love that one.
He walked
This
out of the
is-
elevator.
Where did
I
you-
shook my head and I said, we're on the air. I don't think he felt any urgency.
No,
He said, well, I have to
no.
go potty. Can I have your key
there
card?
Was
Zero.
urgent. There was
Zero
urgency. He had to go to the bathroom. It was urgent. Did you fish for your card key and your brassiere?
No, I didn't. It wasn't in my hoots.
No.
It was clipped on my. That was a segment before, Amelia. I'm a lady. I'll explain it to you.
Yeah.
But
I know
I
you're
said,
ready.
we're on. As he's walking, I said, we're on the air, and he just kept walking to the bathroom. I was like, okay, see you later.
I'm a
he is
little
in
worried.
deep.
I'm a little worried. We did a newscast and he's co-anchoring the 4 with me this week because Aaron's out of town, and he goes, I need to take a potty break because he goes from the 4 to the 5.
Okay.
So they had to fit in so that
There he
I
is.
would read the whole news block, and then he had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hey, welcome. Welcome.
Has Frank ever done? Has Frank
Nice
ever
to
done the
see
potty
you.
dance before?
Oh, yeah.
You know how the kids do the potty dance like this?
Oh, no, yeah, he's done
Yeah, I
that.
think
He's
we all
done
have
that.
one
He almost did it on air.
I need to.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
There we go.
I need to be relaxed before I play. I can't. You can't sit here for half an hour. And I had to go potty. Common. What's the problem?
It's 1:37.
Show
there
starts
was
at 1:30.
There was a
Oh, here we
parking
go.
issue. The visitor lot's full,
Okay.
and then there's a security issue. If you guys want to issue me a pass, I could cut.
Amelia
off,
made it on time.
I cut off a couple minutes.
I don't think it was any of that. I think you left late.
Hi, Tenna. Good to
That's why
see
you're
you.
And let me guess, you had a rock in your shoe too.
No.
No, you did not.
No,
You passed it away.
no. I'm sorry. I'm super excited to be here. I apologize for being
Well,
a little late.
let me ask you a question.
Are you for some reason
No.
You're 13, 14 before this and that?
Yeah.
Why do you
Well,
even
that's
care
true.
if I'm here
And you know
at
why I do that?
125 or
Because
135?
The reason I do that is because does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? That old song from Chicago.
Chicago.
It really
Yes.
doesn't matter what time it is. I was wondering if this is the two of you are getting adjusted to new schedules, or what is exactly going on over there?
Great for
Oh,
Amelia.
yeah. No, I've adjusted to my schedule.
You like
it's
it?
very nice. I like it.
So
yeah.
what does it entail now for those that aren't?
Okay, so I go in at 11. I co-anchor the 4 p.m. with Aaron Hassanzadeh, and then I co-anchor the 6 with Frank, and then I leave.
Oh, that is nice.
Isn't it
isn't
nice?
it?
30 years of doing nights. So
Frank, how did
it's
you get
kind
the
of a
short
nice
end of the
break.
stick? You're doing the 10. How did you get the short end of the stick?
I think I was in the bathroom when they did this.
When they had the big meeting.
When they asked, which one of you?
Well,
Yes.
He's late. We've made a decision.
Yeah. Because you can be 4 hours late and still make the 10. If you're 4 hours late for the 6,
There's
it's
no
2.
traffic for the 10.
It's 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
My
That is
wife,
true.
God bless her, every night she's doing something with
I was
someone.
just telling Barb this. I said I thought I was going to get into shape and lose weight. I was like, "Good, this is great. I can get into this. Be disciplined and have a schedule." I said, but it's gone the other way. People are, well, you want to go out for a drink? Let's do happy hour. Let's go out for dinner. I said it's going the complete opposite direction.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get a drink, you Arnett.
So you're loving your schedule, and it's a living. So what the heck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm actually really am happy for Amelia because it's a much better lifestyle and it's easier and it makes more sense and it's great for her being on that 4:00 show. But
And less time with you, which is the best for her.
Right. She won on that completely. Yeah. And then before she left, she was like, "Now listen, if you need to be nice to people when I'm not here. You need to control yourself and don't yell and scream across
I'm there. I'm
the
like the
newsroom."
gatekeeper. Do you know what I mean? I can keep
Yeah.
in mind,
Yeah.
I think he's totally oblivious sometimes to, he'll say something and I know he's not being to be mean. He's just very blunt, most
And matter of fact.
So few of us. Yeah.
But I mean, I can be blunt too, but I'm like, just be aware.
Was Frank the oldest child?
No, I'm a baby.
You're a baby,
He's a
okay.
baby, but there's 10 years apart. So it is like he's
I was
an
raised
only
like an
child.
only. Yeah. And it was awesome. My mom just kept telling me how great I am all the time. Fantastic way to
Oh,
grow
she
up.
did. She
Yeah.
did. She did
Yeah.
until she passed away. She did.
Yeah.
You're the
and
best.
She provided me with so many potty breaks.
I'm about to tell you how terrible you
I
are
just
because we're
thought
about to
you
play
got
Program
potty trained.
Password.
Let's play.
Did she ever tell you
okay.
how great you were in Program Password? She never heard you play. right?
She didn't know, but she,
But she would have said he was great.
I was on a game show in California, many years
Sale
ago.
of the century.
Yeah, and my mom actually attended the tapings. Told me I did great after.
So you were on a game show as a contestant?
Yeah.
Won
Yeah.
a pool table.
And I was at a moment in my life, and I was like, I could go get a real job, or I'm really good at some silly trivia. I'm going to go on a game show. And I signed up, and you just go there and you be a rah-rah, and they put you on there. And there was this kid in my group. Who had a group of about 12 or 13 people. They're like, bring 5 sets of clothes. We're going to tape for an entire week. And I was like, if I don't get that guy, I could make a run. So I defeated a 3-time champ.
Whoa.
Came back. By the way, I won a beautiful pool table, $1,200 in cash, and a lifetime supply of Rice-A-Roni and Lee Press-On nails.
Nice.
When did
And
that end? I've never seen those.
I used the pool table 3 or 4 years later in life. I sold that, and that's what I financed my tuition to go back to broadcasting school.
Wow.
Oh my God.
With that pool table. But anyway, the second game, I'm returning champ now. Here's Frank, returning champ. And they put that dude against me.
No.
And I had him, and he was super smart. And I had him at the end, and there was one question. I still remember it, and I missed it.
What was that question?
It was, they give you 5 clues. It's very much like initials.
Okay.
They give you 5 clues. And the first one was, I'm an Englishman born in 1847. And I, in my head, go, Charles Dickens. And I didn't say it. And they did the next clue, and the kid presses the buzzer, and he goes, Charles Dickens.
Oh, no.
And the host was like, "Oh, that's a miracle! You're a genius, Jimmy!" And I was, and it threw me so much that the rest of the game was really, really close. We got into speed round stuff, but I didn't get him.
I would have said Sir Walter Raleigh.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story.
Do you have video of this game show or like on
find
YouTube
it.
somewhere? I would love to
It
watch it.
is.
It airs.
Yeah.
It airs on the game show channel 10
Yes.
like every 2 or 3 years, and I get. So this
A ton
started
of
like
email.
10. So many people email like, was that you?
I want to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to take a potty break then too, or no?
Yeah.
Or was that built
Yeah,
in?
the producer came in and said, would anyone like to go potty before the show?
Yeah.
Which is what a good producer does, Tana, by the way.
Well, speaking of producer, we need to play because we have a hard out today.
All
Yeah.
right.
You do?
Yeah, we have a hard
No,
out.
we don't have a hard. Just as long as I'm out by 2:30.
2:30.
2:20, 2:30ish.
Well,
I think
2:20
it's-
is-
before?
2:20 is dicey.
All right, then we'll do it. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Program Password. Here's your host, the very average and plain-looking Tenna B.
Yeah, another episode of Program Password. As always, you can watch right now at KFAN.com/watch. Battle of the Sexes today. Common and Frank Vassalero versus Lil B and Amelia Santinello. Here's your Program Password preview. Common, you're at 93 wins overall. You're only 4 back of Lil B to see who can get to 100 first. You're 93 and 88. Frank, you're great at Sale of the Century. You're awful at Program Password. As of right now, you have the worst winning percentage in the history of Program Password. You are 1 in 6 all time. Wow. Yes.
Really?
Worse than Muss.
How is that possible?
Worse than Deuce. Worse than Kevin Fallness.
I need better partners.
Yeah. Well, you
got Common today.
My mom told me I was doing great.
You've lost 3 in a row entering this. You were 1 in 6 all time.
Wow.
You're going up against Lil B and Amelia. Lil B, you're 3 away from 100. You're 97 and 77. And Amelia, even though you had the worst actual individual performance in the history of Program Password, you bounced back with a win in your last outing. You are now 2 and 3 all time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
Same matchup, I believe.
Yes, it was.
You two?
It was at the State Fair.
Yeah.
Was that where it was?
Yeah, it was at the State
Exactly
Fair.
where it was.
Very competitive.
All right, we ready to play?
Let's
Yes.
play.
Frank and Lil B, take a look at that iPad, please. The password is show. As always, we are gentlemen on the show. We let the ladies go first. So, Lil B, you are going to have the option here. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right, Lil B and Amelia for 10.
Production.
Birth.
Frank and Common
It
for
is quite the
9.
production.
I have video of that, too.
Ding dong, I'm sorry.
Game.
Plan.
Want your hands over there, Frank. Yeah, keep your parts to yourself. Lil B and Amelia for 8.
Tonight.
Show.
Yes.
There we go.
We were just talking about Common. Remember, we were just talking. I was on a game show
Yes,
just a
I'm a
second
slow
ago.
starter.
It's fine.
Here, just call me on
You slide over there. And so he can
I
look
was
at the
still
iPad.
thinking about production and was it baby?
No, birth.
Birth.
If you've ever been through it, it's quite the production in there.
All right, Lil B and Amelia up 8-0. Common and Amelia, take a look at the iPad. The password is lot.
Oh, it'll pop up.
Oh, well. Okay.
Do you see it now? Flip that upside down so Lil B doesn't see that, Amelia. Common, you're down 8 points early, so the option's on you. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right, Common and Frank for 10.
Parking.
Lot. My man.
Here we go.
My man.
It could have been parking
That
ticket.
was a
It
lot.
could have
it
been
was hard.
parking ticket.
That's a great clue.
Parking meter.
Mike.
A lot of different things. A lot of different
A
things.
lot of different things.
10-8, Common and Frankie V with the lead. Lil B and Frankie V, take a look at the iPad, please. The password is honey. All right, Lil B, it's back on you. You've got the option here because you're down 2 points. You want to go first or second?
I'll try first.
All right, Lil B and Amelia for 10.
Sweetie.
Honey.
Yes.
Oh, please. That was not a layup.
I thought you'd say pie after you said
Parking
sweetie.
lot.
That's what
Sweetie
I
pie.
thought it was pie.
All right, Lil B and Amelia have regained the lead. It's 18-10. Common and Amelia, take a look at the iPad. The password is Google. All right, flip that upside down there, Amelia, please. Common. Options on you now because you're down 8 points. What do you want to do here, first or second?
I'm going to go second.
All right, Amelia and Lil B for 10.
Yahoo.
Drink.
Common and Frank for 9.
Search.
Google.
Yes.
I know you weren't thinking of the drink. I had nothing else to say.
I know, that's all right.
my bad.
I don't even know what a Yahoo
And I
drink
figured if I was
is.
going to say
I was thinking of
search,
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
And then I thought search was just too
Broad.
broad.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
why I went second.
Yes,
the
that's what I
whole town
figured.
knows why you
Yes.
went second.
Do you know who Barney Google is?
I do not. Please.
No, it's a
okay.
cartoon character, and you have to be really old like me.
Yeah, he was on the Flintstones.
Yes, because
Yeah.
you would have said Barney,
it's not
I would have
Barney.
said Google.
It's
no,
not Barney.
No, it's not
His
the
last
same
name
one.
wasn't Google.
Well, now we're joking now.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's happening?
He just doesn't.
I was
deliver
fishing on that
joke
one.
very well.
Yeah.
I know Barney.
1918, Common and Frank have regained the lead. Frank and Lil B. Take a look at the iPad.
Pebbles was his wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
The password is
Okay.
call.
Okay.
Lil B, you're down a point, so the option's back on you. You want to go first or second?
Mm.
5 seconds.
First.
All right, Lil B and Amelia for 10.
Mating.
Call.
Wow.
She's good today. Oh, please.
That was a good clue.
Thank you.
Great clue.
All right, 28-19. It's like a tennis match right now, just back and forth. Lil B and Amelia with the lead. Common and Amelia. Take a look at the iPad. The password is magic. Flip that upside down there, Amelia. Amelia, flip that upside down. There you go. Thank you.
Do the words get shuffled, or do you have a predetermined order?
I wrote these like a week ago, so I don't even, yeah. They're already in a certain order before you go.
I'll go first.
Oh, yeah. Common, you got the option. You're down 9. He's going to go first. Common and Frank for 10.
Mandrake.
Root.
Amelia and Lil B for 9.
Abracadabra.
Magic.
You've not heard of Mandrake?
I haven't either. I don't know Mandrake.
Mandrake. I know the root, the mandrake.
I'm sorry. It's my old school.
Okay. I can think of 18 popular magicians off the top of my head.
Well, but they didn't call.
But it's not magician, though. You have to come
You
up
had to say
with-
magic.
You have to say magic.
I probably would have let you change that one, but 37-19, Lil B and Amelia with the lead. Frank and Lil B. iPad, please.
It was a 1939 film, so I guess it was a while ago.
The password is Italian. All right, Frank, you're down 18 here. The option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
Instead of Frank Basilero, he should be Frank Basilato. Wow, to make a decision. I've been waiting to use that line for a long time.
Genius.
Sorry.
I think I'm going to go
Vacillate.
first, and I'm going to try something.
Okay. Frank and Common for 10.
Vacillado.
I didn't see that one coming. Lil B and Amelia for 9.
Spaghetti.
Italian.
I thought I'd use your made up
that was
word
good.
with an Italian
that was good.
accent.
No, that was very good.
I was going to say me, but I didn't want you to say like Ron Burgundy or Anchorman. I thought you'd get Italian.
We're at halftime,
We're going to
Amelia.
go halftime.
Like, wait a minute.
I'd like to swear in Italian right now.
Yeah, well, that was, it's, but you know what? It's early. It's only halftime. What's
I
the
feel
score?
good.
3 in a row for Lil B and Amelia. They're now up to a 46-19
Oh,
lead.
it's no big deal. We're only going to get on pace to get beat by about 100. We'll take a short break. We'll come back with more. It's Program Password with Common, Tennessee, Frank and Amelia, and of course, host Tennessee here on The Fan.